the chart. Let's start engaging on the chart. So I would like to know where you are watching me from. All right, where are you watching me from? I want to know. Are you watching me from Nigeria? Are you watching me from Kenya? Are you watching me from Rwanda, South Africa, Ghana, Pakistan? I want to know where you're watching me from. All right, so wherever in the world you're watching me from, let me know in the comment section. All right, let me know in the comment section, where are you watching me from? All right, I also want to believe you can hear me clearly, so we are free from any network glitches. Let me know if you can hear me clearly, and if it's not hanging over there. All right, so today we would be having another live trading session where we pick trading opportunities. Right, we want to pick trading opportunity. So if you look at this current trade I opened, which is the USDCHF, right, this was one of the trades we picked in our last it should be 2 to 3 weeks live trading session. We picked this trade where we set our buy order at this level. Can you see there was a buy order at this level? Let me draw up a line. Right, we set a buy order at this level, right, and market triggered. So you can see this line that moved from here up to this level, and then there was our take profit, which was set at the previous resistance level, was triggered. Right, now that's to tell us that this place was the best money spot. Market went up for days. How many days consecutively? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Market went up for 10 consecutive days. And currently, look at what market is doing. When it has gotten to that same resistance level it got to previously, where it had a price footprint here, then what happens? There was a massive drop, right? Price dropped massively towards the downside. Okay, so let's look at if we have any other trading opportunity. Let's start with the monthly time frame. Let's erase the chart so it doesn't look messy, so we can see clearly what price is saying. Good. Now here is what we have on the monthly time frame. And interestingly, I've always said that when you want to take a trade, there are important things you need to consider. Number one, the market structure. Number two, the trend. Is the market in an uptrend, a downtrend, or in a consolidation? Now, your ability to be able to understand this is very, very important to you making profit on that trade, if at all you pick a trade on the chart. Now, this is a monthly time frame. Let's zoom out to see what's going on. So obviously, for a long time now, we've been in a range for a long time now, for a while now. All right, we've been in a range. Okay, so we can see that the market has been in a ranging market for a long time. If not, this looks like years already, from 2011 to 2022, in which we are now. Okay, Now we need to understand what the market is going to do at this point. So let's zoom in. So look at it. We now have the chart here. Okay, good. Trying to see that we could good. Right now we have the chart here, and we can see what the market did here. So price had printed a footprint, several footprint at this resistance level. Here is 1, here is 2, here is 3. All right, and we can see what happened at this resistance level again when price went so high up to this level, up to this region, and you can see 2 rejection candles, 2 solid rejection candles. All right, this is giving a kind of signal that there is a lot of sell pressure at this region. You know, let me put an indication there. Sell pressure, yeah, let me put it there. There are sell pressure, okay, there are sell pressure. There are sell pressure at these levels, right? And it is because of this sell pressure at these levels that we are having these rejections this week that you can see here. These are wicks, all right, wicks, an indication that price had printed, price that had gotten to this place before. So this wick is more like a footprint. So when you are walking on a sand, all right, on a sand, your footprint would be on the sand. It will be easy for people to trail that someone passed this place, right? So same thing is what the wick is always representing, telling us that price had once gotten to this region, and because of this information we have a different message. We receive it and be like, okay, good, we need to watch out for this region, all right, because price had printed a footprint here. Now we would look into, let's go to the lower time frame. So we've been on the monthly time frame, let's go to the weekly time frame. Good, look at what the weekly time frame is telling us here. On the weekly time frame we have a very, very interesting chart to look into here. So on the weekly time frame here, you can see where the final breakout happened. Okay, now obviously we can see that this chart had been in some form of ascending triangle, right? Some form of ascending triangle. Is that it? Good. So, and finally price broke out of this region. When price broke out of this region, what do you think happened? Then price went up, there was a rejection, of course, because after a breakout there will always be a pullback. There are 80% chances of a pullback after a breakout. I've always said that. And then you can see that there was a pullback here, all right, there was a pullback here, and later a bullish movement again. And we can see that because there is a sell pressure at this region, what happens to price? Price fell strongly down to this level, right? If care is not taken, if price did not hold still at this level and there's a breakout through this level, then we might see a continuous downfall, a continuous downtrend, all right, a continuous fall in price. Okay, now let's look at it on the 4 hour or the daily time frame. So why are these time frames important? They are important because we are able to perceive the stories and the informations in details, right? So the more we go into the lower and lower time frame, the more we get details of what is currently happening within that time frame, which is very, very important for us in order for us to make profitable decisions and position ourselves, for profit. Good. Take a look at this. When a breakout happened, price went up, okay, and then there was a pullback, not that massive, but consistent bearish momentum came in, and after a while we had a push up and price keeps going up. And as at today, we can see that price made a very significant drawdown, a very significant fall on a single and straight candle, wiping out all the bullish performance for the last 7 days, right? For the last 7 days, just one day wipe up all the bullish efforts, and we can see price dangling at this level. If price closes at this level, there will be a further decline. So if there is a further decline here, there are two things that can happen at this region. It's either price consistently consolidates at this region to determine its final direction. Either it's going to break out to the top or break out to the bottom. And this final direction is important. We cannot fully predict what and where that direction would be, but we can give a high probability a high probability signal when we see what price does at this level, right? Now let's look at it in the 4 hours time frame. Good. Look at this. Market went up and then there was a massive fall. Consistent massive fall in price. Okay. Now, having seen this consistent massive fall in price, there is a high probability that price would fall further to this level. If it holds at this level, then and breaks out, then there will be a bullish momentum again. But if it doesn't hold at this level and breaks down, then the bearish momentum continues. All right. So I would stop the analysis on the USDCHF here, and let's have a quick sneak peek into EURUSD. EURUSD. Let's take ourselves back to the monthly time frame. So like I always say, the monthly time frame, which is the highest time frame, is where to start your analysis from. The top to bottom approach is very important to the success of your trading career. All right, because the moment you want to take up a trade, you want to understand how the chart looks like on a bigger time frame and be able to tell the possibility of the next direction. Okay, and that is why we are doing this. So let's look at this, the EURUSD on the monthly time frame. Okay, so look at the monthly time frame. Let's draw out the market. Let's identify the market structure and outline the support and resistance level. Okay, Look at this. We are outlining the support and resistance level. Now obviously now we can see that the market is in a downtrend. The market is in a downtrend. Okay, the market is in a downtrend. We have been able to use the trend line to map out the direction and see what the market is currently doing. So we could see that the market is in a downtrend, all right, and currently price is at a very important level of support. Okay, now looking closely, there are two things we would expect from here. Looking at it from the monthly time frame, price breaking out of this support level would mean further bearish momentum. All right, let me see if I can draw that. So we mean further bearish momentum from here to here, right, which is the next resistance level. Okay, yeah, and when we now look at this and in the other way around, if price bounces off and closes above this previous candle, this previous monthly candle of May, this is May, this is June, which is currently forming. If this candle closes above the candlestick of May, then we might see a bullish momentum coming in. But if that does not happen, then the bears are just around the corner. Okay, so what do you watch out for here? What do you watch out for? Let's look at it in the lower time frame, weekly time frame. Good. So when we look at it closely on the weekly time frame, we would see what price is currently doing at this resistance level, right? At this resistance level, look at what price is currently doing at this resistance level, pushing, price up. But but there is something I wouldn't want us to ignore, all right, and that is ignoring. I'm coming. Let's look at this. I want to put this in a box. Good. So there is something I wouldn't want us to ignore, all right, and that is ignoring the fact that there was a full-bodied bearish candle last week that was fully formed. Full-bodied bearish candle that was fully formed after a doji candle was formed. Look at this. This is a doji candle, all right, followed by a fully bodied bearish candle. This is a bearish storage candle followed by a fully bodied bearish candle, all right. So regardless of this green momentum here, price looks like it's going all the way down. Price is going all the way down. Price is going all the way down from the look of this. So when analyzing a market, number one, you are looking at the market structure from a higher time frame, preferably starting with the monthly time frame. All right, then moving to the weekly time frame. After looking at the market structure on a higher time frame, you want to also look at the level of support and resistance and where the price is currently seated. Having done that, you also want to look at the last three candles. The last three candles. So you look at the last three candles. This candle is 1, 2, 3. A doji, bearish doji, a fully bodied, bearish candle, right? Followed by a yet to be determined, pin bar, bullish pin bar, or bullish pin bar. All right, but this is not enough to make a decision. So for us to go bullish on EURUSD, right, then EURUSD must break out of this box to the upside. All right, and if we are going to go bearish on this, because from what we've looked into and from the view of the chart, from the monthly time frame to the weekly time frame to the candlesticks, I'm having a bearish outlook from all indications and all signals. All right, so before we look at shorting this, let's do more confirmation. Let's go lower to the daily time frame. Now look at what we have here. So you could see that the bearish momentum had fallen, and broken through this support level. All right, and there have been three candles towards the last candle here. But if you look at the candles after this, the current candle, you will discover that they have a signal of sell pressure on them. A signal of sell pressure. All right, now this is a signal that the sellers are still, the peers are still very, very active in the market. Okay, now before we decide to short it or not, let's look at the 4 hours time frame. So looking at the 4 hours time frame, so it appears on the 4 hours time frame we have a breakout candle through the we have a breakout candle through the resistance. All right, so for you who wants to take short term opportunity, even when we confirm that this is a breakout, right, after a breakout there would always be a pullback. It is after the pullback you now determine if this pullback is preparing for a bullish momentum, or if this pullback will create a fake pullback, a fake breakout. All right, now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So if you look at this on the 1 hour time frame now, we have the bullish candle here, okay, and then we're expecting a pullback, okay, a pullback at this level. All right, now I am having a bearish outlook on a long term on this market move, because if you look at this, you will see that it's similar to what happened here. What is happening here is similar to what happened here, and I will show you. So you look at where the current price is right now. Do you see that? Good. Do you see that? Now look at how price had rallied, below here, and finally broke through this level. All right, up until this level. Now what happened? Price rallied and rallied and rallied and rallied, and what happened? Price fell. Okay, so knowing fully that this level is a minor resistance level on its own, so we are expecting that price would pull back, okay, either in a little way or significantly before going up. So having a short outlook, a bearish outlook on this market. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Now let's go back to the weekly. So what do you think we can do at this place? Should we short now, or should we wait for further confirmation that this is a bearish market and not a bullish momentum? Let me know in the comment section. Should we short this market, or should we wait to confirm if it is a bullish market, if it's a buy? If it's a buy, let me know in the comment section. Is this a buy? Are we buying or are we selling? Are we buying or are we selling? Let me know in the comment section. Are we buying or are we selling? Okay, I'm waiting. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We wait. We wait. Should we buy? Should we sell? Should we set a buy order or a sell order? Should we wait? Should we buy? Should we sell? Or should we set a buy order? Should we set a buy order or a sell order? Should we set a buy order or a sell order? Temporary sell. Okay, we wait. We wait for a breakout. We wait for a breakout. Okay, so a lot of persons have suggested that we wait, and the interesting thing is that waiting in moments where you are not sure of the direction is the best thing to do. All right, it's the best thing to do, knowing fully well that the market is not running away. Do you get? The market is not running away, so the market will always present opportunities. So we wait for that opportunity to be fully formed, all right, before we then decide to go for it. Okay, good. Someone said adding a sell order. Adding a sell order. Okay, good. Adding a sell order. Okay. Another person said, okay, good. Let's wait for confirmation. Awesome. All right, let's take a quick snap, a quick look into USDJPY. USDJPY. USDJPY, and then let's take a quick look into USDJPY. Let me clean up the chart. Okay. Now, so I said when you open a chart, you're asking yourself, what is the market structure from the monthly time frame? So let's look at this. What is the market structure from the monthly time frame? All right. Market structure from the monthly time frame. Okay. Yeah, so good. Look at what we have here. So there was a breakout at this level, all right, and we can see that price is doing the needful. And what is the needful? Retesting. It's as simple as that. So let's go lower to the monthly time, to the weekly time frame, to see what price is trying to retest at that level. Good. So you see that price is retesting here. Price is retesting. Okay. Interestingly, price can come down here to retest and then start going bullish. All right. Price can come down here to retest and start going bullish. All right. So that is how the market reacts. Once there's a breakout, there's a higher chance of a pullback. Okay, look at it. A quick pullback had happened here. All right, and then price went up now. So we might just see a short pullback again. Or let's look at the daily time again. Good. We might see a short pullback again from here. Okay, it has already got in there. Good. And yeah, so we might see a pullback from here. We can see it already coming up, and price might decide to reverse to keep going bullish at this point. All right, at this point. So this is very important. All right, so yeah, I'm open to questions. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Someone said, how do you know when it is time to buy or trade? So when to buy or trade is based on the opportunity you spot in the market. All right, and which is and the important thing is that knowing when to get into the market and when to pull out is very, very sacrosanct, very, very important. All right, because the market is not controlled by a few persons. The market is open, right? And the liquidity in the market, the volatility in the market is high. All right, so you want to knowing where to buy or sell is your ability to spot the opportunity. And what we've been doing since the beginning of this session is spotting opportunity. Maybe you want to look and watch all our previous series. When you watch them consistently, you'll be able to see how to spot opportunities, and even as they come. All right, good. Who else is asking questions here? What is your analysis on? Okay, who else? I'm waiting for your question. Is it true? Okay, he said, is it true that the week we know a sell pressure, and how do you know the support and resistance? Okay, now you look at this. Okay, let me take you to the monthly time frame so we can see very well. Good. So you can see from here that this is a resistance level, this is a support level, right? When you say how do I know a support and resistance level, a support level is that level where price had gotten to and was rejected, price had fallen to and was rejected and bounced back, right? And bounced back. So that is what it means by support level, right? Support level. So resistance level is above. So when price goes up and find it difficult breaking through a path or a line, okay, that is the resistance level. All right, that's how you identify resistance level. It's a level where price had gotten to, right, and was pushed back. Resistance, right? Resistance. So the way you recognize resistance level is by mapping out areas where price had consistently touched and bounced downward or bounced back. So when you see where price had come and touched and go back again, came back, touched and go back again, then that level is a resistance level. All right, it's a resistance level. So say, oh, my question is, can one become a long-term trader with? Okay, yeah, okay, so you can become a trader. You can start your trading journey with $1,100, right? However, you cannot become a long-term trader, with $100. It's a good place to start, right? But not the best place to be. Okay, yes. All right, so guys, I believe you are getting value from these sessions. All right, this session is brought to you by Octa FX, and we do this every Thursday just to give you that valuable knowledge to be able to learn how to trade, take advantage of the market, and make yourself some good real cash. All right, so I look forward to seeing you all in our next session next week as we roll out again yet another interesting live trading session. So thank you very much for showing up today, guys. See you next week.